Hello everybody and welcome to Death Road to Canada. Um, I know that I had said, I think I said in the previous video that I was going to return to Minecraft, but the, I've been really busy and the Minecraft episodes take a while, so I decided, hey, why not play this? It's a bit of it takes a little bit less time to record, so yeah, I'm just going to load up a game because I don't remember which playthrough I was doing last time when I was playing. So I'm just gonna randomize this, and we are playing with Philip, I guess, and our buddy. I'm just gonna load a random character here. We have Sheridan, a mega buff hero type. Okay. If you guys don't remember exactly, Death Road to Canada is like a zombie game, with like mixed with like an RPG, and I basically just have to like try to make it over to Canada on a long drive of I think like 7 or 10 days. I don't remember exactly, but I have to drive over to Canada, and that's how I beat the game. It gets more difficult as it progresses with a whole bunch of random events. Let's just get into it. Philip hears rumors that Canada is a safe place, free of the threat of zombies. With nothing to gain from waiting around in Florida, he decides to brave the death road and travel north. Tip: zombies get more aggressive and numerous at night. Zombies smell you better than if you're bleeding. Let's hit the road. To start the journey, the group decides to grab some supplies from a nearby location. In order to survive the death road, you will need to hoard as many supplies as you can. You will also need to find ways to train and grow your team. Okay, so we have Quiet Hotel, Rest Stop, or House on the Road. Well, I personally like to go to the places that have food because it's usually the best place to go to. So it's either gonna be the Rest Stop or House on the Road. I'm gonna go with House on the Road just to see what it has because I don't think the group spots a house on the road. It looks fairly quiet from the outside, but looking through the windows reveals shapes lurching around in the dark. Your zombie forecast is sparse, aggression is calm, and it's near noon. Let's enter the house. I have a wrench, wool weapon the Sheridan have, a pipe. Let's just get right into this. Oh my god, I've already been bitten. That's good. That's gonna be annoying. Let's go this way. Okay, let's see. One gas canister. One alive zombie. Let's search the cabinet. I'm gonna try to play it more peaceful towards the beginning because it seems like these zombies aren't really attacking me as much. I mean, unless I'm specifically attacking them, but otherwise they're pretty much harmless right now. Although these are a bit of I think these are going to attack us if we don't get out in time. The next game, it seems like we can just ignore them pretty well though. Let's go this way. A gun, that is very useful. Junk, okay. Nothing good in there. Some ammo I don't think I can actually shoot this weapon because I don't. Okay, now I have ammo for it. I usually don't like using this that much. I prefer using the melee weapons, and I only use the guns in case I'm in like a situation where I'm like completely surrounded. That's when I like to use a gun because I don't like wasting the ammo for them. And the guns make noise which attracts more zombies usually. I'll pick up the femur. Here, I'll give her the rifle actually. I'll give her the rifle. I don't know why she's carrying a fork. Very useless weapon. I'll pick up the shotgun. And that's practically everything in this house, so I guess I'll just leave now. And we're out here. Do you want to leave this location? Yes, let's go. We got 4 food, 1 a single piece of gas, 1 med kit, 37 small ammo, 17 rifle ammo, and 14 shotgun ammo. I'd say we did pretty good. At least on weapons, we're pretty good so far. The group finds a large campsite that is occupied by a few carloads of other survivors. Camping with strangers is risky, but there's nowhere else to go. None are heading to Canada. Let's just camp up the forest, risk our chances. The group takes the risk and goes to sleep in the crowded camp. Someone, and we'll never know who, did the hand and warm water prank to Philip. What? Okay, Philip's morale decreases. The group eats a decent meal. This car should have no problems getting to Canada. Sheridan tries to help but lacks enough medical supplies. Your group drives through a city that hasn't been completely overrun. You should look for supplies to stock up for the journey. Your zombie forecast is mild, aggression is sluggish, and current time afternoon. I mean, I think we go to the pharmacy just so we can get a ton of healing supplies very early in the game. They do come useful later on, and they do come a lot more useful later on as you progress. Especially when like there's times where like towards the end it ends up being that like half your team is just absolutely destroyed. They just have like a bunch of scratches and they're like very close to dying. At least that's how it is for most of my runs that I've played this. I've never actually beaten it. Beaten this game because I just can't get over to the end part. I never got into Canada. I usually die on the section right before it because right before it there's a siege. If you don't know what the siege is, it's basically just a thing that lasts for like a certain amount of in-game time. And I think the last one lasts for like 2 hours before you actually make it to the border of Canada. And I usually don't make it out of there because I end up like getting locked inside of a building, or my characters all end up dying by then. So I usually like die at that section. There are a few times where I actually make it. I don't think I've ever actually made it to the border of Canada. I've never beat the game. I've seen like screenshots of the thing, and I saw that there's like a moose or something. But I don't. I've tried to avoid seeing the ending of the game just because I feel like once you see the ending, once you see how a game ends, it's no longer fun to play. Or at least it's like not as fun. Let me check out this last house, and it seems to be getting dark, so I'm probably gonna like leave after this. These rooms are all horrible. They have like nothing good in them. A bathtub. Let's see. We have a lot of medical supplies now. We have 6 medkits. I'd say that's pretty good. Now we can get out of Small Gren's drugstore. And I think we can leave. I'm gonna check down here first actually before I leave. If there's like 2 roads. Nope, that's the end of it. Okay. I already checked, like I went down this path and I saw all these houses were blocked up. So there's no point in doing that. Let's just get inside the car and move before it turns nighttime and we get annihilated. We found 2 food, 36 gas, 6 medical supplies, 17 small ammo, 33 rifle ammo, and 14 shotgun shells. And just like that, okay, now we're at full health. 3 medical, Jesus Christ, that's sweet. The group is poking through an abandoned house and feels a Ouija board, trademark, on the kitchen table. It's a common game used to communicate with ghosts. These things are rumored to be incredibly cursed with bad luck, so beware. Still, it may be worth asking it a question. I'll ask it, where is the loot? The Ouija board, trademark, spells out the location of a hidden stash of loot in the house. Get food 5, 4 medical, and 22 gas. The group now feels incredibly unlucky. Beware the curse of Ouija. Luck massively decreased. I don't believe that. I don't believe none of that. None of that shenanigans of luck. I don't need luck to beat this. I have skill. somewhere in the distance, a goblin laughs. So this entire interaction was like go into a house. I find a Ouija board. I ask it where the loot is. It tells me where it's at. We feel unlucky after finding it, and then we just hear like far away in the distance. The group sets up camp outside a grocery store. They notice another group isn't following them and will probably attempt to loot the place. Should we send in a person to loot? Okay, Okay, so we know that Sheridan has the highest loyalty, so we could send her in and see how much loot she gets. Okay, let's see. Philip stands guard outside for the looters as Sheridan researches the grocery store. Sheridan comes back with food. 9 food, that's incredible. Her morale increases as well. We have an insane amount of food. The group spots an extra tall pile of garbage near some buildings. It's maybe over 12 feet tall, littering up pretty bad near the collapse of the civilization. An extra large can of baked beans is stuck near the top of the pile. It shines like a beacon of hope. I don't think we should climb it. I want to try smashing it though, that sounds fun. Who should fight the garbage pile? Well, let's see. Okay, we have like no info on them. I'll send Philip. Let's see. Let's hope he doesn't die. Okay. Philip smashes the garbage pile. It collapses right onto him. Oh my god. Philip's strength increases. Philip is hurt. Garbage gets all over Philip. It was worth it. It was all for the beans. Philip's morale decreases. Get food +3. I mean, man, we didn't need the food that much. We need to get Sheridan's. Philip accidentally slams his hand in the car door in anger. He gets out and kicks a tire, stubbing his toe. This makes him blow a gasket. Philip's composure decreases. Philip is hurt. I feel like there's a chance that Philip might try to leave, because that's the thing that happens where if the morale gets too low, the members leave. So outside of Canada, most of society and civilization has been destroyed. You can still find people engaging in trade of preserved food being the new currency. You have 23 food left. We run into a trading camp. Let's visit them. Let me get my supplies since Philip didn't leave. Who is that man? Why is he running up to us? Bro saw us come out of the car and he instantly ran up to us. He's hanging around the camp. Oh, David has been waiting around the camp. She has been waiting for you to show up. City Seeker Perk Healthcare. Let's recruit David. Onwards to Canada. Who are you? You look very similar to this person, except she has glasses. This trader is waving a sturdy military flashlight around. It's an old business trick to draw in customers. It pays to be prepared. You have 23 food left. Healing spray for 6 food, flashlight for 1 food, or a tacticop light for 5 food. None. I don't want any of this. I don't need that. The group meets a strange, menacing figure. He or she is wearing a mask and a robe. I sell axes. Just axes. Your shop stuff says otherwise. You have an electric guitar for 10 food, a medieval axe for 20 food, and a fire axe for 6. 20 food for a medieval axe sounds... I'm really interested in curious into what the medieval axe is. Is the Death Road really as bad as the name implies? I don't know. It might be. The group talks to a meek-looking woman. She invites you to check out her collection of rifles. I found so many that I'm looking to sell some. You have 23 food left. No, thank you. I don't want no rifles right now. Hi, I'm Tanomi. Don't you know me? Wait, that joke doesn't work as well. 3 medical for 10 ZP. Nah, I'll save my zombie points. I might actually buy the axe from this guy, although it's 20 food, meaning that everyone's going to be left starving. I'm probably not going to buy it as much as I want to. It's a horrible choice. The fire is very welcoming. The group could stay in this camp for a day to rest and check wounds if you can spare the time and food. I mean, sure. Let's rest. David rolls up her sleeves and starts tending to the wounds. Lose medical -2. David treats all of her wounds. Okay. Let's hope that morale increases now over time. Let's get in the car and we're out of here. ignore the next city. I think we have enough supplies already. No, we need more ammo so I can shoot more zombies. Can never... Bro, I wasn't able to finish reading that. Is there a way to make that slower? I'm gonna have to find a way to make it slower eventually. Philip decides to blow off steam by delivering seemingly an endless rant to everyone. Let's try to ignore it, just so he stops being so mad. Everyone tries to ignore Phillips, but he keeps going and going. Sheridan's morale decreases. David ignores him just fine. David's wits revealed. David's attitude reveals. Philip continues to rant and ends up feeling a little better. It's fine. The group finds a new person, Mai. She is alone and wants to join the team. Mai claims to be very strong. She flexes in a dramatic way to prove it. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here just so I can see if there's a way for me to slow down the time. Oh yeah, I have fast text on, no wonder I wasn't able to read anything. This can opener has seen better days. The car gets stuck in a ditch near a crappy dirt road. The group is close to getting the car out when a roaming horde draws near. Now they must distract the zombies from getting too close. Siege alert, there's no escape. Horde size large. Current time, late morning. Siege length, 0.7 hours. Mai has a sledgehammer. She'll be fine. If Mai's strong enough to have a sledgehammer, she's clearly strong. Oh my god, I had the wrong weapon equipped. No, I'm gonna pull on my gun. I don't want to use a shotgun yet, actually, so I'm gonna save it. This is a very small map, though. Can we siphon? Yeah, so sometimes you can siphon out the cars for gas. Oh my god, how did I? Are you kidding me? Siege is over. You cannot try to escape. I'm not leaving yet. I need to grab that shotgun. I need to grab that shotgun. I'm not leaving without it. There was a very good shotgun in that pile. Okay, I think I can... Okay, yeah. So... I'm gonna siphon out the gas. And then we're just gonna slowly kill all of these guys. Because I need to get that loot. He had some pretty good weapons. It's a bit dark where I'm at, so it's kind of hard to see where some of the controls are, which is why I died as that guy. It's fine though, because he was already on low morale, so I'm pretty sure he was going to leave this thing anyways. No, I don't want to get bit. And there we go, he's dead. Oh, apparently I guess we did pick up his stuff. Can we siphon out these cars? At least. Okay, we got loot from all of these, it seems. Okay, now we can actually leave. Do you want to walk back to the road? Yes, let's hit the road. We found 44 gas, 16 rifle ammo, and 20 shotgun ammo. I'm sure I say it's pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of some stuff because I noticed that, who was it? David. David ended up having a mop that we do not need. How do I make this? Okay, I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna make Sheridan the leader. Let's see, Sheridan doesn't need 2 pipes. I don't like having the characters have like a full inventory because it's usually not that good. I'm gonna have her store the shotgun in here actually because I don't think we'll be needing the shotgun that much. And I'll be letting David carry the rifle. So hold on. Yep, the rifle was here and give David the rifle. I think that lock makes it so they can't drop the item. Why aren't zombies running fast like in the movies? It's always been like the group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. Morale and random skill gain. Morale and 1 health gained. Medical or... I say morale and random skill gain. That's usually the better option. Because you can just like choose what you want. Or you don't... It makes everyone It's like random abilities increase, and the morale is usually good to keep up, because the last thing you want is low morale, because then that's when everyone starts leaving. I had a run once where I was like completely stacked in loot, and I had like full on 4 people. I had like a full group of 4. I was stacked in loot, and the only problem was that everyone's morale had gotten low just before we got to the last siege. The siege right before you get to the border of Canada. We were about to get to there, and just before that, like everyone in the party left. So there ended up being only like one person. It ended up just being like one person, and I died. Very annoying. Medical, share guns, mechanical increase. Okay, everyone's ability increase. The group sets up a camp for the night, and after being sure there's no danger here. The group sets up camp for the night after being sure there's no danger here. They discover edible berry bushes all around the campsite. The berries wouldn't be a big amount of food for the work and the sleepless night, but every bit could help. Let's go to sleep. It's not worth it picking the berries. We have enough food. We have 17. That's enough to last us like 3 days. The group drives up to a new city. Noises from the car have already started to draw attention from the undead. Pet shop or office building? I mean, if the pet shop, you could get a dog. And I'd like a dog. I want a dog. What I'm gonna make? Yeah, there we go. Share that's not a leader. So now I can do this. I'm gonna run through it. I'm gonna go straight to the pet shop. And David's pretty good at shooting with that rifle. I'm assuming that this is not the pet shop, right? This is just some house. Molotovs? Who just keeps Molotovs lying around in their house? You have to be very careful with those, because you can die pretty easily using the Molotovs. I forgot what run it was, but I had a run once where I had a character who had like a fireproof suit, and the only reason I died is because their only weapon that they had on them was a flamethrower, and I wasn't able to kill a zombie in time because it was right in the doorway after I walked in. So I ended up dying to a zombie because I had 1 health, and the rest of my party had died. Zombie points max. Jesus Christ, why did the ground shake so much? I hope that doesn't cause anything bad to happen. Me having the max zombie points and trying to get an extra one. This is just gonna punish me for being greedy. Like, you were greedy. Your punishment is death. You shall summon a horde of 500 zombies. I remember once I was like looking at some of the looking at some stuff for the game, and I found a video, or I found like a website. I mean that like shows how to do a bunch of these like cheat codes, or not cheat codes, but like it shows you how to do commands, so for you to be able to get stuff. And I went over to one of the I started a game, and I summoned in like 1,000 zombies just to see what would happen. And then I made my character invincible. Very fun. I like that the game just gives you like full on. I like it when games do that, when they give you full on access to just like have access to cheating. Like, but it's part of the game, and they just have it there so you can mess around and stuff if you feel like it. You better not have. What did you drop? Okay, you didn't have anything useful on you anyways. It's fine. As long as they don't drop that rifle, I'm fine. Because sometimes the AIs in here can get a bit dumb, and they drop like seemingly like they drop like some of the most important things for the most useless stuff. Like, they'll drop a whole like shotgun or molotovs for like a fork, just because the fork can do more damage than the molotov. I'm gonna hold on to those molotovs in party until I get to like the last few sections of the game, because that's when they're gonna come in handy. Because towards the end, there's like huge hordes of zombies that you have to outlast, and if you do not have like the proper equipment to survive, you just get surrounded. Because the zombies start like you can't hide inside of a house because they start falling from the roof or something and stuff, and you can't hide outside you can't just like run around outside for too long because then the zombies just start coming out of the ground. So the game kind of forces you to constantly keep moving. Oh my god, I cannot. Why are these guys? Get out of here! Get out of here! Let me out! I'm trying to leave and these guys keep walking into the doorway. Like, come on, man, let me leave. Gonna smash your head in with a pipe. Let's hope that we can. I hope that way I can find like a dog or something in here. That would be really fun. Oh, there is a dog. There's multiple dogs. This dog is feral. It's no longer capable of trusting humans. This dog's eyes glimmer with recognition for a brief moment. Oh, that makes sense. There's a lot of like bones in here. I'm assuming that they just ate out all the zombies that were in here. The dog is feral. It's no longer capable of trusting humans. This dog's eyes glimmer with recognition for a brief moment. It reminds me of this one thing where basically, I think it was at Chernobyl, where there was like this incident where, after like years of people not being in that area for a long time, there was like all these dogs that were still there, and like they stayed alive because they somehow survived all the radiation. Also, this was completely worth it for the. I wonder if it's possible to tame them with a bone. No, man. It would have been, cool, not cool, but look, I would have liked to have been able to tame one of these dogs because the dogs can be very useful later on in the game. Because if you need to, like, man, what do you want, dog? I don't know how to do anything for you. I would have liked to get these dogs. I guess I can't though. Very annoying. I'd like to get my. Actually, no, I don't want to be holding onto the Molotovs because I feel like I'm gonna end up accidentally throwing them. Although the AIs on here can be a little bit wonky sometimes because they will just straight up kill you using the Molotovs or any explosives if they run out of ammo or weapons. Let's just get in the car, start the car, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. If I'm correct, the more that the car gets attacked, the more that you, what's it called? The longer that it takes for the car to be able to like wind up when you're turning it on. This game is like very, I wouldn't call it very realistic, but I think it's very technical the way that it works. Like, see our the engine and stuff, they have like stats for practically everything. Like these stats you see here: strength, fitness, shooting, wits, attitude, composure, loyalty, morale, medical, and mechanical are not the only ones. There's like all these other hidden ones that I remember seeing when I was looking through the stats list on the wiki. While scavenging, the group runs into a man covered in cardboard boxes. He says he's been stuck for days. He has a shotgun lying on the ground outside of his reach. Should someone help? Should someone steal his weapon? I was gonna say I think we should help him. We shouldn't steal his weapon. I mean, we have a shotgun already. I'll help him up. The group saves a man from all the cardboard boxes pinning him down. He can't spare a word, but he's really grateful. Sheridan's morale increases. David's loyalty revealed. David's morale decreases. Maya's loyalty revealed. Maya's morale decreases. So the only person who actually appreciated a thank you was Sheridan, I guess. I'll be ending the video here. I've been recording for like 30 minutes. This has been fun. I don't want to record for too long, so I guess this is the end of the video. I enjoyed playing this. Sorry for, I apologize for being gone for like 2 whole weeks. Alright, I don't know how long I was gone for. I was gone for a good while though. I was just very busy. Expect some uploads soon, maybe. Anyways, I guess that's about it. So see ya.